Welcome in, lacrosse fans. Game 2 of the ALL West Championship Series on deck. The Grizzlies got the better of the Eagles in the first round, and the defending champions are looking to get back in the win column. Grizzlies, the first chance here. Robbie Turpin, shot on, can't find the mark. Rebound, scooped up by Richmond. He's going to bring up the other way for the Eagles. Pass up ahead for Blake Young, brings it up along the short side. Eagles set up shop. Declan Fitzpatrick on to Schuss. Schuss back in the ranks for the Eagles. They'll look to see if his offense can bring a spark. Deflected, out of play. Grizzlies awarded possession. Leading the charge is LeBerge. He's going to play that one back for Denon Armstrong. Armstrong now fires that one back for Baker on to Muramatsu. And now it's Brunch just outside the attacking zone. Brunch for Baker. Baker cycles in. Over for Muramatsu. Muramatsu cuts in. Dishes. Denon Armstrong makes move to the outside. Shot on. Malinchuk the save. Rebound. Poked away by Chase Miller. Scooped up by Mogg. He'll take it up the other way. In the neutral zone, Mogg works that one around. Back up top for Winter now. Winter into the attacking zone. Winter works that one over. Keegan Lady finds Schuss now. Schuss on the outside. Back for Keegan Lady. Steps into one, shot on. Can't find the mark. Ball takes a bounce off the backboard. It's loose, though, in front of Maximenko. Winter and Lewis mixing it up a little bit. Could be a precursor of some physicality to come. Dowdy on for Moffitt now. Moffitt for Armstrong, back to him. Moffitt still with it, fires it over for Brunch up along the far side. Brunch cuts in, fires it, shot on. Malinchuk makes the save. Rebound, it's still loose. Malinchuk scoops it up, long lead pass. They connect. Isaac Richmond now the other way for the Eagles. Richmond makes a move to the outside, cuts back, loses the ball briefly, but maintains possession. Talifer all over him, finally. Richmond able to get away from him. Works it to Lady. Fires that one over to Schuss up along the far side. Schuss cuts in. Shot on. Maximenko got a piece of that one. No, it went wide. Shot clock set to expire, so Adamson just going to dump that one towards the Grizzlies net. Maximenko out to play it, up for Turpin. ALL West immortality on the line. Game 2. Grizzlies looking for the sweep, and the Eagles looking to push this one to Tuesday night, where we'll have Game 3, if need be, at the Fieldhouse at the Langley Events Center. Shot on. Malinchuk made the save. Little backhand shot there by Baker. Malinchuk not fooled. So possession awarded to the Grizz. Muramatsu over for Dowdy. Dowdy cuts in, fires it. Can't find the mark. Kept in by Baker. Delayed penalty now. So Maximenko heads to the bench. And the Grizzlies bring on the extra man. Muramatsu tried to cut through. Ran into Miller. It's going to be a cross-checking penalty here. Going to be going up against Chase Miller. Grizzlies set up shop, the first power play of the game. Let's see if the special teams can get one here, or the Eagles can kill it off. Richmond with the turnover, so the Eagles going to take it the other way now. Richmond still with it. Pass it over for Noakes, who finds a shot on. Right in the high slot, but Maximenko makes the save. Ball finds its way to Brunch, who brings it up through the neutral zone. Brunch holds on to it, dishes, finds Dowdy. Dowdy for Muramatsu. Muramatsu for Dowdy. Back to Muramatsu. Grizzlies working it around the offensive zone. Lost briefly by Baker. Picked up, though. He keeps possession. Tried to fire that one across, but it hit a man. Sharp angle shot by Baker. Shot clock was set to expire there. Eagles doing a good job so far in the penalty kill. They've killed off about 50% of it. We got a delayed penalty here going against the Eagles. Looks like it's going to be number 20, Tyson Nielsen. The referee's discussing. 2 minutes, another cross-checking going against the Eagles here. Great save by Melanchuk. It's always a good thing when your best penalty killer's in between the posts. Isaac Richmond just outside the attacking zone. He's got it up along the short side. Baker. Trying to keep him outside. Eyelet. Isaac Richmond still fighting towards the net. Almost got a shot on there. Here come the Grizz the other way. Can they capitalize? Chase Miller penalty set to expire. So the Eagles kill off one. Can they do it again? Armstrong up for Brunch. Brunch steps into one. No, holds on to it. Fires over for Armstrong. Then to Moffat. Armstrong back to Moffat now. Moffat cycles in. Fires it across from Muramatsu to Brunch. Brunch. Works the outside, steps into it, fires it, blocked by Parsons. Getting in front of that one. Shot clock to 0. Grizzlies bench clamoring that it went off. Eagles player, but it was blocked. So now, Eagles on the attack. Adamson up top now for Jones. Works that over for Noakes. Adam Noakes. Looking for Jones there out of his reach. Adamson in to help out, but it's LeBears with the inside track. Clark's there, he'll scoop it up. Grizzlies in control here. Final quarter minute now. Denon Armstrong over for Muramatsu. Muramatsu for Brunch. Armstrong, Baker. Brunch now, Muramatsu. Muramatsu across for Armstrong, they score! The Grizzlies draw first blood. And are up 1-0 on the Eagles. All right, lacrosse fans. Apologies. Doing PA as well as the play-by-play. So forgive the dead air. Good save, Maximenko. So 2-0 right now for the Grizz. Coming out of the gates hot in this one. They're looking for blood. Grizzlies not wanting to be here at the Fieldhouse Tuesday night. Eagles looking to force a game 3. For all your ALL West action, check it out at tfsctv.ca. Moffat in tight, shot on. Malinchuk got a piece of that one and steered it aside. Young now up to the neutral zone. Young plays that one back for Winter. Winter over for Jones, back to him. Fine lady off the bench. A lot of time left. Winter cuts in, fires it. Can't find the mark though, as the ball goes wide. Taken up the other way. Caden Dowdy plays that one back for Muramatsu. Muramatsu on for Dowdy. And finds it to Carlson. Carlson plays it back for Manarino. Manarino over for Baker. Baker on the outside. Cal Slade doing a good job to keep him out there. Muramatsu got a little pick there. Too overzealous effort. Change of possession. Eagles on the attack. Richmond brings it in, retreats briefly. Cycles it back for Adamson. Adamson over for Schuss. Schuss up for Noakes. Noakes keeps it away. On to Schuss. Schuss over for Lady. Block in the back, called against the Eagles. So the Grizz gonna have at it now. Mogg on for Brunch. Brunch works that in. Armstrong up for Baker to Muramatsu. Muramatsu now makes a move, cuts back. Shot on, can't find the mark. That one sailed over on the sharp angle chance. Armstrong though, the low shot as time expires. But Malinchuk makes the save. Eagles bring it up through the neutral zone. Winter in control. Fires that one over for Jones, on to Schuss. Schuss on the outside track. Fires that one over for Adamson, who steps into one. But Boris Maximenko steers that one aside. Eagles maintain possession though. Schuss on to Adamson and then across the way for Jones. Jones gonna cut in, low shot. Maximenko the save. He'll play that one up for Talifer, who had an excellent game yesterday. We'll see if he can keep it going in this one. Talifer gonna slow things down, fire that back up for Brunch. On to Manarino now. Marcelo Manarino still with it. Manarino looking in the slot. He'll fire it back for Doughty, who makes the shot on. But Malinchuk got the left shoulder on that one and knocked it down. Lucas Parsons plays that ahead for Winter. And then on for Young. Blake Young firing a howitzer there. But it's off target. Ball took a hard bounce off the backboard. And it's Eilert. We'll play that one back for Denon Armstrong. Armstrong, odd man rush opportunity or shot on. Malinchuk, though, gets the right shoulder on that one. Mogg keeps it alive for the Grizz. Carlson looking for the return to Mogg, but it's Denon Armstrong who picks it up in the slot. Grizzlies all over the Eagles right now. Can they finish? They can. Carlson puts it in, and just like that, it's 3-0 for the Grizz. Grizzlies coming out of the gates hot in this one as they're looking to dethrone the defending champs, Eagles. Can the Eagles answer? Let's find out. Jones, he's got it up along the far side, plays that one back for Schuss. Schuss steps into one, misses the net on the short side. Fitzpatrick runs into a wall there as the Grizzlies defenders are able to swarm on that rebound. Shot clock hit zeros, so Grizzlies in control again. Can they add to their lead, or can the Eagles get it going? And that's how it starts. Blake Young with some help there from Tagmog. So here come the Eagles. Winter backhand feed, looking for Young out of his reach though. Ball finds its way in front of Maximenko and scooped up by Lewis. Lewis brings it up for the Grizzlies. Over for Brunch now. Brunch, the leading point man in the regular season for the Grizz. He'll play that one over for Caden Doughty. Doughty now, back for Manarino. Manarino still with it. We've got a Grizzlies player a little slow to get up. It's Brunch. He's okay, though. Long shot from Denon Armstrong on Malinchuk. He makes the save. Malinchuk, long lead pass looking for Nielsen out of his reach. Ball skips out of play. The Grizzlies end. So final minute here in this first quarter. Morimatsu finds Doughty. Plays that one. Oh, that's Carlson, excuse me. Now it's on to Baker. Baker cuts in, shot on. Malinchuk the save, rebound, covered up. Malinchuk gonna play that one up ahead for Mogg. Mogg now, up for Adamson. Adamson cuts to the outside, tags up, throws it back for Fitzpatrick, who steps into one. Ball just missed the left side of the net. Fitzpatrick, though, gonna get another opportunity. Shot on. Maximenko made the save. Ball was loose, but scooped up by Clark. 15 seconds left, so Maximenko heads to the bench. Grizzlies gonna see if they can capitalize here before the period's out. Morimatsu, he's got a little room to operate. Throws that back for Brunch. Up for Baker. Baker steps into one. Malinchuk the save. That'll do it for our first quarter. 3-0 for the Grizz. Welcome back into the booth, lacrosse fans. Here we go. 3-0 for the Grizz. And they're looking to continue the charge. Shot on there, scores! Number 25 on the Grizz. Puts it in. What a goal. I do not have him on my program, but a timely goal. And just like that, the Grizz up 4. Brian Simmons puts it in for the Grizz, and just like that, they're up 4-0 on the defending champions. Ladies and gentlemen, we may have a new leader in the ALL West. But the Eagles, no strangers to the big light. Can they get one here on the on-man opportunity? Shot on, they score! Tag Mogg gets it going for the Eagles, and just like that, the defending champs are on the board. Here they come again, the Grizz. Shot on, Melanchuk somehow kept it out of the net. Melanchuk has been an excellent late season addition for the Eagles here. He's really come in and backstopped the Eagles late in the season. Jones finds Adamson and works that over for Winter. Winter to Jones now. Garrett Winter, leading point man for the Eagles. Shot on, Maximenko. Gets a piece of it with the left pad, but Keegan Lady keeps it alive for the Eagles. Was that goal by Mogg enough to get it going? The one-timer chance just misses wide. Scooped up by Nash Mogg. He'll bring it up for the Grizz. Nash Mogg plays that one back for Morimatsu. Couldn't handle it cleanly. Moffat's there, scoops it up off the boards. Grizzlies on the attack. Manarino makes a move. Cal Slade keeping on the outside. Manarino looks for Morimatsu, puts it in 5-hole, and just like that, the Grizzlies extend the lead to 4 now. What a flurry of action we've had here. The Eagles have come alive in this second quarter of action. Can they keep building the momentum here? Adamson shot on there. Good save, Maximenko. Eagles maintain possession though. Got a man down. Shot on there. Delayed penalty. Looks like it's going against the Eagles here. Noah Buchan a little slow to get up. A step aside here as Buchan gets attended to by the trainer. Eagles awarded another power play here. Let's see if they can capitalize. Shot on by Jones. Hit the turf in front. Kept in though. Eagles maintain possession. Schuss finds Winter, the trailer. Shot on Maximenko, the save. Rebound. It's loose, scooped up by Schuss. Here comes that championship pedigree that we know from the Eagles. Noakes fires it, can't find the mark, kept in by Jones, finds Adamson. Winter now to Jones. Jones, backhand pass there for Schuss, the no-look to Winter. Finds his way to Adamson. Adamson shot on, Maximenko the save. Rebound, it's loose, scooped up by Lewis. He's just gonna throw that one towards half, but it's scooped up by Turpin. Robbie Turpin now. He's gonna slow things down. Caden Doughty halfway through his sentence. Parsons, nice little hit there on Carlson. Keep the possession for the Eagles. Noakes in control of it now, over for Winter, who finds Adamson back up top to Winter, then to Schuss. Noakes now. Jones fires it, shot on. Maximenko made the save. It's in the padding somewhere. He'll dig that one out. And here comes Carlson. Grizzlies on the attack. Cuts in. Fires it, shot on. Good save there by Melanchuk. He'll come out and play that one for Chase Miller, who brings it up. Adamson climbs the ladder and spears that one out of midair. El Capitano directing a little bit of traffic here. So that'll do it for the Grizzlies penalty. Adamson cuts in, shot on. Maximenko got a piece of that one, kept it out. Another save, Maximenko. Schuss trying to keep it in. Back over, not called. Eagles maintain possession. Adamson in control of it now up along the far side. He'll play that over for Schuss, who finds Noakes. Noakes makes a move to the outside. Shot on. Maximenko turns it aside. Jones, first man there. Eagles, feels like they're building something here. Can they convert? Backhand shot by Noakes. Maximenko though, what a save. My, oh my, Boris Maximenko. Talk about a big-time save there. Noakes with a beauty backhand. Maximenko fits the bill. looking like the ALL goaltender of the year. Shot on there by Manarino. Saved by Melanchuk, wrapped around. That one went wide. Brunch slow to get up. We'll see, hopefully he's okay. Now it's the Eagles coming the other way with no shot on. Maximenko the save. Rebound picked up by Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick up for Adamson. Somehow it stays in. Eagles get a fortuitous bounce there. Noakes looking for Lady in tight. Couldn't handle it cleanly. It's scooped up now by Simmons. Mogg plays that over for LeBerge. Shot on, scores. LeBerge picks the bottom right corner. And all of a sudden, the Grizzlies are back in front by 4. Okay, here we go. 3 goals now separate these two sides. We knew it was going to be a bloodbath. Shot on by Morimatsu. That one goes wide on the right side. Kept in, though, by Moffat. Both these teams, the tops of the ALL. Every time these two sides met, it just felt like championship written all over it. Eagles, their backs against the wall, and the Grizzlies looking to keep the foot on the gas. This game is very much up for grabs, though. Brunt shot on there. Melanchuk makes the save. Melanchuk been playing well so far in this one. Parsons, nice little spin move there. He'll play that over for Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick up top for Winter, on to Adamson. The captain, over for Schuss. Schuss looking for the return pass to Adamson, out of his reach, so kept in by Lady. 3 seconds on the shot clock, it's set to expire, and it does. Good defense by the Grizz, keeping the Eagles to the outside. Mogg now gonna play that up for Doughty. Doughty over for Armstrong. Armstrong makes a move. Kept to the outside. Plays that one across for Manarino. Then on to Morimatsu. Now Morimatsu shot on. That one's wide on the right side. So Eagles in control now. Here comes Blake Young. He dishes for Noakes. Works that over for Jones now. Jones steps into one, fires it. Maximenko save, rebound. Oh my goodness! Maximenko with the stick hand somehow kept that one out. Both goalies looking sharp in this one. Brunch, little hesitation there. Dishes for Baker, shot on. Malinchuk shuts the door. He'll check that one down for Nielsen, who brings that up for the Eagles. Looking for Fitzpatrick, was behind him, but Winter's there. Here come the killers for the Eagles. Adamson, Schuss, Jones now. Jones cycles in, fires it over for Winter. Winter still with it. Fakes the pass, keeps it, looks over. Looking for the pass for Fitzpatrick in the slot, broken up by Clark though. Good defense by the Grizz. Clark, long lead pass to LeBears, they connect. LeBears now in control. 4 minutes remain in this first half of action. Manarino on the outside. Dishes over for Armstrong. Armstrong back for Moffett. Moffett still with it, fires it over for Morimatsu. Low shot on, blocked in front. Malinchuk covers it up. Malinchuk now fires that one up for Slade. Slade up through the neutral zone. Slade gonna bounce past that one for Noakes, who brings it up. Noakes over for Winter. Winter fires it. Lewis got a piece of that one though. And Simmons gonna throw that one up towards the neutral zone, and it's scooped up now by Doughty. Doughty's got a man with him. It's Morimatsu. No, it's Baker. They can't quite connect. Loose ball push there, called against the Grizz. So the Eagles wasting no time bringing it down the other way. Adamson gonna allow the Eagles to complete the chains. It's Schuss now with it on to Jones. Ryan Jones makes a move to the outside. Moggs right there, step for step. Keep it on the outside, he'll find Fitzpatrick. Declan Fitzpatrick, back step, fires it. Hit a man in front. Shot clock single digits now. Adamson just gonna kind of shovel that one towards the Grizzlies' net. Double zeros on the shot clock. Now it's Mogg. Mogg on for Brunch. Brunch over for Carlson. Carlson fires that one. Malinchuk makes the save and steers that to the left corner. Scooped up though by Armstrong. Plays that on to Moffett. Moffett now back to him. Armstrong cycles in from the far side. Cuts back. Looking for Moffett. No, kept it, but Malinchuk makes the save. Malinchuk looking up. He'll check that down to Reese Young though. Reese Young just outside the attacking zone. He'll head to the bench and leaves it for Noakes. Noakes with it now. Noakes over for Adamson. Adamson steps into one. Oh, he beat Maximenko, but not the iron. Now it's scooped up by Doughty. He's got a man down there with him. But the Eagles defense gets back in time. Kellen Bateman and Parsons showing off the foot speed there as they're able to get back into position and help out their netminder. Adamson. You feel like he's going to get a goal here in this one. He's hit the post a few times. Backhand shot just missed though. Kept in by Schuss. Here come the Eagles. Playing that one intended for Noakes. Couldn't handle that one cleanly. Now it's Mogg the other way. He's got Simmons with him. Simmons looking for a second of the ball game. Shot on. Malinchuk made the save. Kept in now by the Grizz. They're kind of picked that one off. Simmons fires it over for Baker. Baker low shot on. That one misses on the right side. Back over called. So Eagles gonna get an opportunity here. They're gonna call timeout and draw something up. Let's see what Justin Digby and co. gonna do. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Eagles send Melanchuk to the bench with their 6th man on. Gonna let a few seconds die off here and we'll wait for the play. Keegan Lady up along the far side. Here we go. Lady over for Schuss. Schuss with it now, fires it for Noakes in the office. Crease violation, empty net. Grizzlies trying to get it up. Melanchuk sprinting back, picked off though, and it goes in! Are you kidding me? What a goal! Richmond fires it, deflects off Noakes, I think, and it goes in. The Eagles feeling like a team of destiny after that one. My, oh my, we got a ball game, lacrosse fans. Right, ALL fans, the second half of action on tap. The Eagles got a late one there, looking to ride that momentum in the second half. The Grizzlies looking to get back on track. They still got the 2-goal lead though, thanks to their early efforts in the first half. Quick passing there by the Eagles, scooped up now, taken the other way. It's Brian Simmons in control. Tries to feed Clark there. Ball still loose in front of the net. Scooped up by Cal Slade though. He's gonna bring it up the other way for the Eagles. Slade. Dishes for Noakes. Noakes bounce pass back for Jones. Jones gonna work it up along the far side. A spin move there. Throws it in front for Lady. Shot on. Kept out by Maximenko. Adamson. Back up for Jones. Jones dishes and looking for someone in front. No one home. Keegan Lady scoops that up. Shot on now. Sharp angle by Jones. Hit a man in front. Couldn't get to the net. Shot clock set to expire. It's Quinn bringing it up for the Grizz. He's going to play that back for Armstrong. Armstrong runs into a wall. That is Nielsen. Gets some help from Richmond. Grizzlies trying to advance it, they do. Now with it is Dowdy. No, Carlson, excuse me. Tries to look for Brunch out of his reach, but kept in by Armstrong. Armstrong looked to pass it back to Carlson. Ball's loose now. Parsons gonna let this one tick down to 0. Parsons with it. He'll bring it up for the Eagles. Passes that one over for Adamson. Plays that up for Fitzpatrick. Declan Fitzpatrick back for Jones. Return to sender. Fitzpatrick, long lead pass across for Adamson. Adamson looking for Schuss there in the slot. Couldn't complete it though. Scooped up by Lewis. Grizzlies bringing up the other way. Winter trying to shake loose that ball. Kept in by the Grizz though. Nifty passing, here they come. Morimatsu, look for Moffitt. Somehow stays out of the net. Melanchuk with an absolute beauty of a save. And now we've got an illegal check from behind. So possession awarded to the Grizz. Fresh 20 on the clock. Muramatsu over for Carlson. Carlson now in control. Looks for Baker. Baker cycles in, fires it. Melanchuk makes the save. Rebound. Scooped up by Manarino. Lost it. Then Muramatsu kept it alive. Manarino now over for Baker. Baker shot on. Melanchuk with the save. No rebound to speak of as he checks it down to Blake Young. Young now up through the neutral zone. Young along the short side here, plays that one back for Winter. Winter moves that to Keegan Lady. Lady across the way for Noakes. Noakes looks for Winter in the slot. Maximenko the save. Rebound scooped up by Fitzpatrick. They score. And the Eagles keep it going. The defending champions are now within one. We've got a delayed penalty, though, going against the Eagles. So Maximenko heads to the bench. Grizzlies going to have a man advantage here as long as they can keep possession. Baker, Armstrong. Armstrong for Muramatsu. To Brunch for Armstrong. Steps into one, fires it. That one ricochets off the back. It's going to be a penalty here going against the Eagles. You can definitely feel the anticipation. The pace of play is increasing as both these sides know what's on the line. Grizzlies convert on the power play. Moffitt, long shot on. Ball misses wide. Now it's the Eagles taking it up the other way. Miller gonna shovel that one ahead for Winter, who plays that back for Noakes. Noakes now on to Schuss. Logan Schuss across the way for Winter. Fires it by Jones there. Good feed from Winter, but Maximenko able to turn that one aside. Now it's the Grizzlies in control. Turpin cycles in, up along the short side. Robbie Turpin with it. Looking for some reinforcements. He'll find it in Brunch. Kyle Brunch makes a move to the outside, dishes for Morimatsu. It's kept in by Armstrong, long shot on. Malinchuk the save, rebound scooped up by Morimatsu. Another save by Malinchuk. A couple of big time saves there by the Eagles netminder. Now it's Parsons, plays it over for Mogg, who finds Adamson. Eagles complete the change. Looking to get this game back within one. Keegan Lady goes hard to the net. Maximenko stands tall. He's going to leave that one for LeBerge. Plays it up for Mogg. Mogg takes a hard hit from Johnson. Shrugs off another hit. He's still got it. Mogg plays that one back. Kept in by Morimatsu. Shot on. Malinchuk the save. And he covers up. Morimatsu. A little too much there. So he'll head to the sin bin. Eagles power play coming up. The Eagles awarded a golden opportunity here to get back into this one, but it's the Grizzlies in control of it for now. Armstrong, nice little move there. Parsons with some help from Nielsen. They create the turnover. Now it's tag Mogg. Mogg, though, going to slow things down. Allow the number one power play unit to come on. So it's Winter, Schuss, Noakes. Fires that one over for Jones now. Back to Noakes, Schuss. And the Eagles are working around the outside here, trying to find that angle of attack. Noakes steps into one, fires it. Maximenko the save. Rebound still up for grabs. Kept in there by Adamson. He comes up with it. So fresh 20 on the shot clock. Eagles in control of this one. Noakes looking on the one-timer, chance missed it. Now it's scooped up and brought the other way. It's Mogg. He's got Turpin all alone. Turpin shot on. Oh, Malinchuk somehow kept it out. What a save by the Eagles netminder as he turns aside the breakaway opportunity. And now the Eagles wasting no time. Come down on the odd man rush. Shot on there by Parsons. And that'll do it. Our mid-quarter timeout. Eagles, 9 seconds here of their power play. Can they convert? Schuss fires that one. Misses on the short side, but kept in. Winter steps into one. Takes a high bounce off the backboard. And it's deflected, so no back over called. Turpin, though, scoops it up. Grizzlies kill that one off. Now it's Turpin up along the short side. Turpin fires that back for Baker. Onto Morimatsu. Morimatsu for Carlson in tight. Good defense there by Schuss. Able to strip Carlson of that one, but the Grizzlies maintain possession. Turpin makes a move. He's got some space. Malinchuk, another save in tight. Ball's loose, picked up by Slade. Back check, though, by Morimatsu. Not making it easy for the Eagles to advance it. Ball kind of skips off an Eagles player there onto Fitzpatrick in the neutral zone. He'll find Adamson. Adamson back up for Noakes now. A little stutter step there. Fires it. Maximenko saw that one the whole way and knocks it down. Maximenko up for Lewis. Works that over for Doughty. Doughty onto Armstrong. Little hesitation there. Armstrong cuts in. He's got some steam. Shot on. Ball skipped in front of Melanchuk, then out of play. Possession awarded to the Eagles. Mogg, first one there. He'll play that one back, though, for Winter. Garrett Winter now in control. Steps into it. Maximenko the save. Boris Maximenko been playing excellent so far for the Grizz here. There's a big reason why they've got that 2-goal lead. Loose ball scooped up by Johnson. No, it's still loose. Talifer runs him over. A little bit too aggressive there. So possession awarded to the Eagles. Melanchuk gonna play that one over for Bateman. And then on to number 23, that's Richmond. Isaac Richmond still with it. Plays that one up for Jones, across the way for Adamson. Cody Adamson, back over for Jones. Jones looking to shoot, keeps it, then fires it on. Good save, Maximenko. Fresh 20 on the shot clock. Keegan Lady's there to keep the possession alive for the Eagles. Nifty passing for Fitzpatrick, shot on. Another save by Maximenko. Mogg scoops it off the backboard and brings it up for the Grizz. Up through the neutral zone. Here come the Grizz. On for Quinn now. Quinn back to Mogg. Mogg looking for some reinforcements. Parsons there, though. Mogg in control. Takes it in behind the net. Parsons, big hit there, but Mogg kept it. Another big hit. Get some help there from Young. And now the Eagles playing some good defense here. Play that one over for Noakes. Noakes now for Schuss. Schuss over for Winter. Finds Jones. Hard pass there for Lady. And then on to Noakes, but it's blocked in front. I think Simmons got a piece of that one. Some good defense. Wraparound attempt, though, off the rebound. They score. Garrett Winter. Relentless offensive pressure from the Eagles. And just like that, it's a 1-goal game. One-goal game now. Eagles back in control. Mogg gonna start out with it for the defending champions. He'll work that one over for Adamson. Adamson back up for Jones. Jones now over for Keegan Lady. Fast feet there from Keegan Lady, but Maximenko the save. Long lead pass looking for LeBerge. They connect. LeBerge gonna slow things down though. He'll play that back for Manorino. Grizzlies bring on the Killers, looking to get back. Up 2 here. Manorino for Moffett, shot on. Just wide though. Skips off the backboard. And brought in by Young. Delayed penalty now against the Grizz. So Melanchuk heads to the bench in favor of the extra man. Young gonna find Slade. Who plays that one over for Winter. Here comes Adamson and Schuss. The extra man coming out is Keegan Lady. So as long as the Eagles can maintain possession, they'll have an extra man. Jones now steps into one, fires it, and scores! Ryan Jones with a beauty goal, and just like that, it's all tied up at 7. It's coming fast and furious now. And speaking of fast, Lucas Parson with the pick and ahead of steam. Long shot on. Maximenko, though, knocks that one down. That'll do it for our third quarter of action. When we come back in 2 minutes, we'll get set to bring you the final chapter of Game 2 of the ALL West Championship Series. Buckle up, folks. Strap in. Here we go. Mogg works that one over for Noakes now. Noakes couldn't handle it cleanly, but keeps it in. Corrals it off the boards onto Winter. Winter with the return pass from Noakes now. Fires back for Schuss, who steps into one, but Maximenko shuts the door. Eagles within one. The Grizzlies barely hanging on to the lead. Something's got to give, though. Fourth quarter action. When it's all said and done here. This one's got the markings of an absolute classic. Carlson, little back step there. Feeds in front for Brunch. And he scores! Kyle Brunch extends the Grizzlies' lead to 2. Scooped up now by Doughty. Plays that one up for Talifer. Talifer, the odd man rush opportunity across the way for LeBerge, who goes up and over, but somehow stays out of the net. Caden Doughty, though, corrals it in. Grizzlies maintain possession here. Over for Moffett. Moffett fires at Malinchuk, the save. Ball finds its way in the left corner. Still up for grabs, though. It's still loose. Manarino has it briefly, then loses it. But the Grizzlies keep the possession alive. Doughty leaves that one for Manarino, works it over to Morimatsu. Morimatsu now over for Moffett. Moffett finds Baker, shot on, scores! 3 straight goals for the Grizz, and just like that, they're in front by 3. The Grizzlies just keep pouring it on. But if there's one team that you can never count out, it's the Shooting Eagles, the defending champs, looking to defend their crown, but they are in danger of being dethroned by the Grizzlies, who came into this matchup the number 1 seed. The Eagles knocked off the Blackfish for a chance to defend their throne, but they are now in danger. Can they get it going? Let's find out. Nielsen steps into one, fires it. Can't find the mark, and the ball skips out of play. Takes a hard bounce off the north wall there and kept in. Fortuitous bounce there for the Grizz. Talifer still has it somehow. Finally, he's pushed off. Ball's loose, though. And we've got a delayed penalty. Looks like this one's against the Eagles. So the Grizzlies gonna get a power play opportunity with a 3-goal lead. 11:46 remaining in the fourth quarter. Grizzlies set up shop. Muramatsu steps into one, shot on, somehow it goes in. The Grizzlies just keep pouring it on here in the fourth quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 minutes remaining in this one. 4 goals separate these two sides. And here come the killers for the Eagles. Looking to get back on the score sheet. Keegan Lady steps in, fires it. Maximenko makes the save. Loose ball push. So possession awarded now to the Grizz. They'll start out with it. Long lead pass from Clark onto Simmons. Simmons. Little bounce pass there, back for Doughty. Doughty on a Muramatsu has had an excellent game so far in this one. Just scored on the power play. And Brunch and Muramatsu have certainly fit the billing, the top 2-point getters. Moffitt, though, cuts in, and it's Malinchuk who makes the save. Scooped up by Blake Young. Now he's going to bring it up the other way for the Eagles. Eagles starting to feel that time is no longer on their side. And they've got to get things going here and fast. Adam Noakes now in control. Noakes with it, keeping that one away from Turpin. Good defense there, Lewis and Turpin creating the turnover, but Fitzpatrick, he's there, Noakes keeping it in. Eagles create the turnover, ball's loose. Withholding the ball there, called on the Eagles. Noakes, though, creative use of the lumber. Keep that one in the neutral zone. So when it's all said and done here, possession going to be awarded to the Eagles. Plays that one across for Adamson, who steps into one, fires it. Maximenko the save. Covers up, looking up. Long lead pass for LeBerge. They connect. Jaden LeBerge with a chance. Cuts in, fires it. Malinchuk shuts the door. Great save there, Keegan Malinchuk, to keep the Eagles right in this one. Schuss works over Winters. Shot on, beat Maximenko, but not the iron. Ball skips out. No, stays in. All the way back towards the Eagles net. It's Clark and Doughty. Pass over for Doughty, shot on. Another save by Melanchuk. Melanchuk has made some big-time saves here for the Eagles to keep him in. Can the offense get one back? Adamson scoops up the rebound. Keeping it out and away from Talifer. He'll play that over for Fitzpatrick onto Schuss. Schuss looking for Lady. Couldn't handle it cleanly. And Talifer in behind the net. Fitzpatrick right there. Strips it. And Lewis helping out his netminder there. Grabbing that loose ball. Getting it out of the danger zone. Here comes Lewis up along the short side. Plays that one back. Or Marcelo Manarino, long lead pass for Armstrong. No, that's Baker, excuse me. That's Armstrong. Denon Armstrong back to Aiden Baker. Aiden Baker, a little fancy stick work there, cuts in. But the defense able to knock that one loose. Blake Young gonna slow things down and work it up for Noakes. Noakes now cycles in up along the short side. Noakes makes a move to the outside, cuts back. Noakes looking to pass, dishes, finds Adams in the slot. Maximenko with a big-time save from a high-value opportunity there and turns aside the captain. Noakes now works that over for Winter. Winter still with it for Schuss. Schuss fires that one, misses the mark high. Scooped up by Adamson. Tried the wraparound attempt, but the shot clock hits 0. Mid-quarter timeout. When we come back, we'll get set to bring you the rest of the fourth quarter. Grizzlies, they've got it to start the rest of the fourth quarter. It's Brunch. Brunch makes a move to the outside, finds Morimatsu. Morimatsu now, little back step there, still with it, some nifty footwork. Long shot on. Melanchuk makes the save though. 6 minutes remain. 4 goals separate these two sides. Eagles got to get it going here. Fitzpatrick in control. Over for Schuss. Schuss finds Jones onto Lady. Lady back up for Jones. Shot on. That one missed. Kept in though by Jones. No, it's still up for grabs. Back over called. So Grizzlies awarded possession. Talifer. Little lob pass there. Finds Simmons. Simmons brings it up through the neutral zone. Gonna fake the flip to Manarino, then works it up to Baker. Aiden Baker. Back step. Armstrong finds Moffitt in tight. Melanchuk though, another save. Turns aside Moffitt there in close. Here come the Eagles. Winter up along the far side. Winter on for Noakes now. Adam Noakes. Back step, dishes. Keegan Lady, shot on, blocked in front. Lewis got a piece of that one. No, it's still loose. Eagles maintain possession. Backhand shot by Mogg. That one misses. Corralled in by Lewis, who works that up for LeBerge. 4:45. And the Grizzlies looking to dethrone the defending champs. It's Brunch. Back for Manorino. Marcelo Manorino. Worked it back to Brunch. Brunch loses it though. So the Eagles now in control. Coming up the other way, it's Noakes. Shot on, scores! And just like that, the Eagles within 3. 4:21 remaining. The defending champions not going quietly into that good night. This one is going to be a classic here. Eagles on the attack again. Playing with some urgency are the defending champions. Winter up for Schuss. Schuss finds Adamson. Adamson lost it, really picked up by Fitzpatrick though, shot on. Good defense there, Caden Doughty. Creative use of the lumber. Jones looking for Fitzpatrick, couldn't handle it cleanly. Scooped up by Moggy, brings it up the other way. Nash Mogg looking for some reinforcements. Finds Muramatsu. Grizzlies looking to eat up as much clock as they can here. Content to keep this one. And we've got a delayed penalty going against the Eagles. And they cut on and say, now here comes some rough stuff. Delayed penalty here. I think it's against the Eagles. It looks like it is. There could be another one joining them in the box, though. Yes, it looks like we might have some offsetting penalties here. It's going to be Blake Young, head to the sin bin, along with number 33, Brendan Marcher. On the other side, looks like it's Carlson for the Grizz. And another Eagle headed in the sin bin. It's Reese Young. We'll get this one all sorted out. My, oh my, talk about a laundry list of penalties. So when it's all said and done, it's only going to be a Grizzlies power play here. Morimatsu. Little backhand pass there to Melanchuk. He's going to play that one up. Now for Winter. Eagles. Even though they're down a man, they got to keep it going here. Noakes on the outside. Plays that one over for Winter. Winter tries the one-hand shot, missed wide though. Ball bounces to half. And a batted ahead there by Simmons. Back over called. 3 goals separate these two sides. Mogg over for Armstrong. Armstrong for Morimatsu. Morimatsu to Brunch now. Brunch to Armstrong. Grizzlies working it around the offensive zone here. Morimatsu over for Brunch. Brunch stepping into one, shot on. Rings off the post and kept in by Simmons. Grizzlies keeping their foot on the gas late in this one. Eagles desperately trying to get that ball back. They'll check from behind, so possession awarded to the Grizz, and Brunch and co. Content with just keeping this one away from the Eagles. And every second just slipping away. And that much closer to a new title for the Grizz. Shot clock hit 0. We've got a penalty here now going against the Eagles. Looks like it's going to be Cal Slade heading to the box. 2 minutes slashing the call. Coming up on the final 60 seconds in this one. What a season it was. The Eagles playing hard to the end. Some good defense here. Can we see a miracle? The final minute. Grizzlies less than 60 seconds away from dethroning the defending champs, the Eagles. Schuss works that one over. Low shot on. Maximenko the save. Rebound up for grabs in behind the net. Big time hit in from behind. So possession awarded to the Grizzlies. The final half minute. Time winding down in this one. Ladies and gentlemen, last season, the Grizzlies came in 4th in the ALL West. And this year, they have done it from the outhouse to the penthouse. I give you your new ALL West champions, the Grizzlies.
And lacrosse fans, that's the final horn on the season. The long nights, the short shifts, the bruises, the doubt, it all led here. The Grizzlies have climbed the mountain. They've taken the crown, they've rewritten the script. The champions have been dethroned. A new standard has been set. From opening faceoff to the last echo of rubber off the glass, baby. This team earned it, shift by shift, goal by goal together. The season is over. The league has a new champion. The Grizzlies on top. My name's Braden Goodman, and on behalf of 10 Feet Sports and Entertainment, we'll see you next year.